everyone, Kaos Nova, and this is a new episode of Battle Angel Alita YouTube Uploads. The show is here to celebrate the various fan contributions that people have made celebrating the manga, film, and there's also a video game based on the series Battle Angel Alita in manga by Yukito Kishiro. It's going to be a wonderful presentation and hope you enjoy. Hi everyone, Kaos Nova here, and we're going to get started on another episode showcasing Battle Angel Alita on YouTube. Alright, so we're going to get started with 1, 2, and 3. Alright, here we are. So, this is just a clip from freaking Elita Army, just part of the scene. It's going to be spoilers, but it just talks about how the situation with the Centurions goes in the film. I'm not going to spoil it too much more. Now we're going to go to screen story. Screen story summarizes the film. A lot of it's shown backwards, possibly due to concerns around copyright. But they're narrating and just talking about details in the film from screen story. So it's quite a bit interesting. They're just talking about the details, how it starts, so forth. Now this is, as of the time I'm recording this is an upcoming live stream chat at Elita Army. It's premiering on May 11th, so it's going to be going on tomorrow. Actually, it's on a live stream. It is a video. I just talked about how AI Arts designs Alita based on your description. So as of right now, it's not showing you, but it's just preview mode, but you'll see it in full by the time this is released on video for the showcase on Friday. It's part of Alita Mania each Friday. So this is from Australian News one day ago. And this is talking about Alita, or Battle Angel Alita, and even though it's a manga and it's limited in the number of animated films and just one live action film, he's just talking about why the uploader believes it's still important and influential. And I'd say it's pretty interesting as a franchise in many ways. And yes, there'll be video game footage that's going to be showing up with the talks and planning for a second film made as a sequel to the first one, largely due to Avatar: The Way of Water being such an incredible box office hit. I mean, I'm not going to go off on a tangent here about Avatar, but the second film, it had some retcons, it had some, it was basically a soft reboot in a way, with a lot of things reset, and it was overall simple, but it's kind of simple sci-fi is kind of what it could be what you want. It depends on everyone's taste. You don't necessarily share my taste, and that's how it works, okay? So, I just enjoyed it as a fairly simple story, and they did essentially some retconning parts in Avatar 2 to make a sequel and add something to, or get a plot you could add to or build on. So, it was something that filled my time, and I enjoyed that part about Avatar, the second film, Avatar 2: Way of Water. This is from BaziWorld, and it's just showing, how there's similar choreography in Yorha and Battle Angel Alita. It's just, it's one of those. It's also a cute little versus short that a lot of people are doing on YouTube now. This is from FlávioFlix. It's a short one, it's showcasing some art from Battle Angel Alita. It starts with Motorball and does a few other pictures in the short. This is a live stream into the Badlands a watch party for the animated film, and it's also just talking about what could Alita 2 have waiting in it. Recruiting the Elita Army. He hosts the Friday night chats of the Elita Army. It's Friday nights now at if you're in Eastern Standard Time like me, you're like Erie. You have at 6 p.m. on Fridays is when this happens. So after my Battle Angel Alita content on Fridays, this shows up. 6. Mine's early in the afternoon. So yeah, and so it's a nice little brief little chat, enjoyable to listen to. All right, this is from Elita Army history, manga Mr. Beast. It's a scene from Last Order. It's gonna be some spoilers if you haven't seen Last Order yet, so I'm just not gonna recommend it to you if you don't want to be spoiled about what happens in the second series, which is a direct sequel to the first series in Last Order. I don't necessarily want to see it, but otherwise it's just pretty pictures. So, and this is the announcement for Alita Updates. Used to be Star of Alien Alita Updates, but it's Alita Updates now, which is cool. I recommend news on how it's been talked about, what happens with the film, and the other ones. So yeah, John Landau was a top producer in the film, along with James Cameron. And he's just talking about Avatar 2, and I've already mentioned what I will about Avatar 2, but Avatar 2 has done pretty well, very well. In fact, not quite as well as the first one, but it's way up there for something released after the pandemic, and a lot of people are impressed. So the talks are in for a second Alita film because of how successful Avatar was and how much it helped 20th Century and Disney with that film. There's been a lot of box office disappointments, and Avatar 2, as a great success that it was, has been very helpful for the makers of the film. Now this is a special scene and a unique thing that's unique to the video game based off Battle Angel Alita called Gun of Martian Memory. It's a lone Deckman, so I'm not going to let you see too much of this scene, but this is clips from the video game, and this clip right here is unique to the game, in which there's a Deckman that's all alone, and you have a little talk with him in the game. So it's pretty cool, actually. You get to see this lone Deckman, and he has his story. So I'm not going to spoil the whole thing. You can go watch it to learn about the lone Deckman. But it's an interesting part. It's unique to the video game experience. And speaking of video games based on Battle Angel Alita, there is Gun of Martian Memory. In English, it would be called Battle Angel Alita Memories of Mars. And yeah. And this is part 2 of my playing it as an English translation, which is pretty cool to watch. Because the game was only released officially in Japanese, although Ripper's Anime has been translating it to English. So you can play it with English titles. It's pretty fun. And with the English, a lot of people can read it, and it's easier to subtitle it and translate it into even more languages. So this concludes it and wraps up as my presentation that I'm showcasing for YouTube contributions. And the good news is there will be even more in episodes, which will show up each Friday of the week at 4 p.m. So tune in here at 4 p.m. on Friday to see another showcase of YouTube materials, all dedicated to Battle Angel Alita. And it'll be a long wait. So, you know, the work on the game and playing this game and seeing the story in video game form, almost as a movie, is a great thing to do. So, without much further ado, I just want to wish you all a wonderful afternoon today, on this wonderful Friday where you're watching this, and just want to say, hey, be safe out there, peace out, and I'm going to be signing off. Hi everyone, Kaos Nova here, and I just want to show some basics on my channel here. I've got some recommended channel. This is introduction. I have a nice introduction for those who are visiting my channel homepage for the first time. Just explain the ins and outs. I have a couple of extra places here on my channel. I have my merchandise store for you to check it out. I'm just updating it. So just some fun merchandise. T-shirts, shoes, cups, mouse pads, cell phone stickers, coffee mugs, etc. Nice little place. Also, something for showcasing episodes is you can reach me on my Facebook page. Send me a Facebook message and include, let's say, just say showcase contributions, and have a link of that video. When you do, follow me on Facebook too. I've got some nice things there. Also, I've got Instagram for just showing some jokes and memes and announcements such as Tron Ares happening and other pop culture things that I view. So I recommend the Instagram page. And I also have a Rumble. My Rumble channel is mostly focused on doing hobby stuff, and some things are not found on YouTube, but they are found on my Rumble, so I recommend checking out the Rumble channel. And that should conclude it. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I am going to be signing off.